That's like, what, 2 more levels?
Yeah, I just survived 2 more levels. Well,
That was meant to be. Hot damn.
Dog.
Indeed.
You'll take that 17.
God.
Oh, man. Made me choke. 19. You begin examining.
Hello, Zal.
You're as a ranger, your biggest concern isn't if it were a fast acting transition, I guess is what you call it. It probably would have made its presence known already. So thusly, you're more concerned with the long term sort of conversion. Examining the people that got hurt, horses in particular, it's quite clear that this thing can spread across categories, humanoid to giant, and so on. It can affect multiple things. No one seems to have any signs of it. And as you begin examining the more severe wounds on some of the horses, you get the sense that this is less of a viral, like, infection, like zombie cursing, or not cursing, but zombie infection thing, and more of a mystical one.
Illness. Fascinating. Would I be able to get a hand in one? Well, actually, that's a lie. It'd obviously be fucking necromancy, wouldn't it? Never mind.
No, go ask your question. I have an idea what you're about to ask, but ask it nonetheless.
Yeah, like, would I be able to tell, like, the sort of origin of magic? Like, who would be most likely to have cast it, like, how old it would be, that kind of thing? Or...
given that you don't have exactly specimens to examine, they sort of dissolved into nothingness, which is
that's
which
true.
is another indication that it is mystical. Because, like, if it were just a normal, more physiological infection, the bodies would still last. They would just be fading away naturally versus disintegrating into nothingness. Given that you heard about, those giants prior, and that they're giants here, you don't imagine it's particularly old, but that is more over the floor, not the ceiling. And it's not particularly old, but it could be, like the 50 some of the smaller ones. Those could be super old. You have no indication as to if the zombie infection prevents decay, accelerates it, forces it along certain avenues. Yeah, you don't have the specimens to check it. You just know it is magic, it is mystical, and it can infect across, thus far, 2, potentially 3 categories. It doth not care.
See, looking around the area, is there any indication of people, not zombified people, kind of
having been
being
around?
About? Yeah, like maybe the ones that are potentially grabbing these people and then all zombies and then putting them here.
Roll me survival.
Oh, better to normal. Oh, hey!
It's gonna be good. Ice Cube, today's gonna be a good day. Ice Cubes, today's gonna be a good day for you. Good job.
Hey.
Add that to the secrets. Have there people been around in decent proximity to town? Yes, 100%. But no one has ventured into the town for, I think, obvious reasons. That being said, there is a very clear, with a nat 20, it's very clear, drag mark for the totem itself. Where it was, dragged, whatever, into the center of town and then posted up. That comes from, if we assume on the map it's north, south, east, west, true to cardinal directions, it would come from a mostly eastern but slightly northern direction. Not a full 45-degree northeastern, but it's around that.
So more east than
more east than north. Correct. Accompanying the drag marks are the hoof marks of a beast of burden. So some large quadrupedal beast. Some, maybe a horse, perhaps. It has hooves. Horse, a buffalo, bison, mule, that along those lines.
Okay, well, if they're their footprints are still there, would it be fair to say if there's any like humanoid footprints around as well, or maybe leading them?
On the way up to the center of town, there aren't any. Surrounding where the totem is now posted up, there are some barefoot prints. Barefoot, as in the person's not wearing shoes, not bare, like an animal bear prints. Yeah.
Yeah.
Useful
Gotta
distinction.
make sure we get that denoted down.
Curiosity, what size of shoe would you say they would have?
What size of shoe? What?
What size of shoe would they be? If I was to make a
I don't know
reference?
shoe size, to be perfectly honest with you. They are humanoid.
Okay.
They are humanoid. They're decently big, male.
Okay.
From size comparison.
Appear to be just the one set of footprints?
Just the one.
It's the one. Okay.
Was the hoof prints and the footprints, but yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That'll do me for now. Guess I'll just sort of, I don't know, circle the totem, being like, oh, very,
I could join Sajar in running around and trying to figure out how to get this chain.
very curious. I wonder if this person is the one that started the curse. Or infection, rather.
But why the vulture motif? Usually they would pick bones like that clean. Be no flesh to animate, there would be skeletons.
That is true, that is true.
Do you think the two factors could be unrelated? That the vultures are
I doubt
someone
it.
else that didn't
I
keep
doubt
us
it.
obvious?
Well, any two factors can be connected. If you look hard enough, I suppose.
Hmm.
Well, it came from a northeast direction. If they're town or tribe in that area, it may be them. Or at least
Yeah.
originated.
There are many tribes in the north.
Yes, but nearby.
I didn't get the scout reports to indicate such, but there probably is.
Or it could be, what's the word? You know, tribe on move.
Nomadic.
Nomadic, yes, and I totally forgot that wasn't English as well, so thank you.
It works for the character. You're just in character.
It works for the character.
That would not be surprising. Many nomadic tribes, the more conflict-based ones, do still come south to look at the hollow field, as you called it. And then they move on.
Be one such. I can't imagine carrying this entire totem all this way. It's big, you know?
Yes.
One creature was a lot to carry.
Yes. Because I looked at the totem.
Does it mean anything to you?
It is likely the work of a very capable tribe or one very capable alas. It is not too surprising for a tribe to have she like indicates Hebe magic. But in tribes that do not have magic, the alas is, it's very, very powerful.
The placement of the chain is interesting. The design, to me, it evokes a sense of hunger, but that doesn't really make sense.
Are you sure not just you be greedy? I see you eyes upset.
Man's out here projecting.
Don't grab
But
it
also-
without checking first, yes?
It could be that they're holding it there to keep something chained up.
If it's another steak, I'm gone. I'm sorry, but no.
I mean, we did point out that the zombies being in a semi-comatose state around here is an oddity.
So maybe the gold then is a sating down. Oh, yes, that makes
That's a potential. I'm not the one versed in this kind of thing, so I'm not sure. Fuck it, I'm gonna move her over here because she's like.
But then again, one can never have enough gold. So that doesn't make sense either.
What? You laughing at?
So Jar, I know you very much want this chain, but
Yeah, I'm just getting him. Just talking us around to, getting the chain.
maybe.
Yeah,
Just
you're
take
right.
the
Yeah,
chain.
this is very mysterious and
chain.
weird. So, anyways, about the chain though.
Yeah, we should definitely take the chain.
It is a pretty long, thick chain. It would be the sort of chain you would see at like a shipyard. It's not like a little spindly thing that you would use for like a necklace. It is like a big,
It's a fucking chunky chain.
yeah, it's a chunky chain. Chunky chain, yeah.
Chain chunk.
Maybe,
Changus.
Cool.
maybe in case it is.
Changus chain.
Maybe in case it is actually a protective thing. Maybe just leave it alone for the night at the very least.
Is it just smooth gold, the chain? Or is there anything like...
Yeah, it
Right?
looks golden, yeah, from where you're at.
Yeah, but I mean, like, is it just smooth, or is there anything, like, inscribed on the chain?
It is all smooth.
All smooth.
Smooth brain.
Sam. Okay, here, I'll give it out. Sajar, can you make me a perception check?
Sure.
Or you can use... No, you have jewel cutter tools, right? Not...
Jeweler's tools, yes.
Jeweler's
Like
tools. Okay,
this,
okay.
right?
Roll me. You can roll jeweler's tools instead, if that's better.
Let's see. It would be, I think.
Roll that then. Now one. See, if I say now one, I'll. If I'm right, I feel better
Highest-
about it.
Highest mental.
Highest mental.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Not in that.
You rolled
not in
the
that one.
four.
but,
No.
not in that one, but not much better.
Wait, no.
No,
you
I rolled it
two.
too.
It's a two.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Mate. Mate.
Ah,
That is a bit crude craft. Like it's probably been cast, or not cast, but molded, really crudely. But that is, a fine gold chain.
Let's go materials. Poor.
The material alone is what makes it worth it in such a high quantity.
Yeah, I could always melt down, do something actually worthwhile with it. Why waste gold in
Yeah.
a chain, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, I totally forgot. Wait. Oh, I need to get. So hold on.
And you'll do that later, right? Not like in the middle of a.
Yeah,
sleep. You'll definitely not deactivate the security alarms while we're asleep, right?
definitely not.
Why you gotta say it like that?
We're suddenly in security breach. Oh god, where's the animatronics? They would just be Warforged.
Oh
So
well.
Warforged Druid appears.
Well, you'll see when you guys get to there.
Oh,
If
boy.
you guys get there.
No.
There's a whole mechanical sphere of deities and stuff.
Neat.
Yeah, I mean, look at the bot, our bot, Volov. That is a god. That's a fell god. You guys haven't met him. You guys never have met him. You guys have never even gotten close to beating him. But here's the thing. Also, I forgot about Boar.
There he is.
Yeah.
It's your
Oh yeah,
board.
that was something. Yes. By the way, how many different tricks do you have up your sleeve?
Amber's just like picking underneath her nails with like a dagger. Huh?
Gestures at Boar.
Excellent choice of word.
She just blinks at you.
I-
A magician never reveals their secrets, so why would a thief?
I dislike that. That's
Nice.
almost a sound argument.
She gets a wide smirk at it.
Actually, some wizards get very talkative after a cup or two.
Ah, well, it's a shame I'm not a wizard.
Indeed.
Ain't that why, Boar? Oink.
So,
So,
does
Boar-
Board have a name?
Boar. Oink.
Just
I mean, he's only around until dawn.
Oh.
I'm sorry, buddy. And she like, that's it. Oink. Yeah, Sam.
Can you
Is he,
continuously summon boars?
Is he friendly, yes? Well, it was anyway.
He is.
Oh, can I like offer up my hand just to sort of let him sniff, and I want to scratch him on the snoot,
Oink.
por favor.
It's a moist snout, but you know, you can do it. Also, this is gonna be Amber the whole session.
You gain +1. God, this is why I didn't want to.
Oink.
Be nice, Bor. I appreciate
Don't
this.
feed him anything. It's not gonna last.
That's fine.
Well, what if
I'm sorry, Bor.
Oink.
Don't worry, you good big Bor. Yes, just, you know.
Oink.
Don't.
Every
get
time
your
the
head too
boar
excited.
like squeals, Kasai just sort of like gets like a perturbed look on her face, like this isn't right. Like this is weird.
Yeah.
That boy ain't natural.
looks at the. Well, actually, no. Elementals are technically natural. Anyways,
They're more natural than you.
yeah.
Literally the most natural.
Yeah,
Some might
yeah,
say.
Okay, yeah, okay, I walked into that one.
Oink.
You better not be person like little kitty as well.
Oink.
That's
You know, that's a really good question, and I don't want to know the answer to that. Oink.
Irving?
So you just have, like, a bag that you pull animals out of, and you have no idea how it works.
I mean, that's exactly what it's supposed to do. So that's exactly how it works.
How often are you able to use?
I got 2 more left.
Like, period,
Yeah.
or...
Well, up until I pay someone to recharge it.
Oh,
Don't think that's gonna be very common where we're going.
Probably not. But hey, she shrugs. They're handy tricks. The only problem is the bag doesn't really tell me ahead of time what it's going to be. So it's sort of a gamble. But ain't life just that?
so when you say gamble, you mean any animal or anything?
No. She gestures at the bag, which is like this sort of like brown rustic color. Animals that have the same color coloration. I think there's like... This is preloaded with like 8 special ones. Something like that.
Oh, right.
Do they get into, like, monstrosities, or are they all...
Wish.
Find it forced?
I wish. No. The like boy here. Oink.
Well,
I'm just gonna do this now. I'm just super curious.
Hmm.
I'm gonna look up the stat block for Giant Boar. Alright, here it is. Alright, I'm gonna say the DC's 20.
Alright.
He has a negative wisdom? Damn, that feels bad. Okay, so anyways, they need like a... I'll give him a nat 20. So close hit so far. I was gonna have him look for truffles. If he smelled any truffles, but nah, he
Are you
didn't.
champion of it? No, I don't.
If you actually use a champion of fate, I would give you a magic truffle. But that being said, it's not fucking worth a champion of fate, even if I give you a magic truffle.
Ah, sweet. You get, like, 1 death throw or something. Or not death throw. What am I trying to think of? Death
Death
orb.
save.
No, I was thinking the spell.
Oh, Death Orb. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can all of you roll me perception? Straight.
Oh, sorry, my sound lagged out. The roll perception.
All of you roll
Yeah.
perception.
This does not add to perception. Put that on.
I'm gonna drop and reconnect real quick. Be right back.
Do your thing.
Ooh.
How dare
Wow,
you?
you are very consistent with the 14s today.
How dare you all roll better than me?
I don't think Redain would be paying much attention.
Brendan out here. Wait, why do you have advantage?
I don't. It's enabled by
Yeah, I was gonna
default.
say, or
Yeah,
I wouldn't have advantage.
I just forgot to disable it.
Yeah, if
I
you
mean,
want to tinker with the
technically-
sheet to like put it to like query instead, go ahead.
Does your familiar have perception?
Yep.
Then technically you could.
Well, he would get advantage at this point, or by this point. You can't roll yourself and then give advantage to someone else. Like, you can't have like 3 different rolls. If you call it ahead of time, giving myself advantage with Ori, then fair enough. But you can't do it post-active.
Yeah. Retroactively.
Or
Something for
retroactively,
the
yeah.
future.
Good to know for the future. That being said, the DC is not hard, it's 14. So basically everyone except Anushka succeeds. poor Anushka, ironically, the ranger.
Life's tough, man.
Anushka
Life.
sucks at perception.
Just too busy worrying over Sajar potentially like blowing up his hand, I guess.
And poor.
Who would do that?
Yeah, that's fucking...
Sajar would, clearly.
You
He's
would.
getting that gold, goddammit.
That's crazy, man, as well. So anyways, as you guys are in the midst of setting up, or I guess by this point you guys have already set up camp, whatever.
Fire.
Yeah, you guys have a fire. I don't know who among you has like tents and stuff. I'm pretty sure like all of you have bedrolls, but I don't know if anyone has tents.
No.
Yeah. This is besides the point. As you guys are finishing setting up camp and, I don't know, hanging out with Boar, oink.
Boink.
You... boink. Boink? That's his name.
There's no privacy here.
He's a boar that oinks.
Yeah,
What
dude,
more
he's
do
a
you
boar.
want?
Yeah, dude, don't be weird about it. As you guys are settling down for the evening, you guys do hear a significant number of it's not stomping because that makes it sound like someone's purposely like throwing their foot down. You hear a lot of loud footfall approaching your location, coming from the northeastern direction.
I disappear into the night.
So up this
Kidding.
way, basically.
Okay.
I'm gonna go over here and make sure the horses are okay.
I reluctantly
Horse
look away from the gold chain and brandish my weapon.
Wondering why Sajar's brandishing his weapon.
I will wake
That's you first.
Ori up, then head this way. Away from the fire.
Would we be allowed to stealth if we wanted to?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, he has a better idea of stealthing. He separates from the rest of you guys.
Yeet!
Yeah. Go away from the fire, which is easily
Yeah.
giving away.
If you want to roll stealth, be my guest. Brandon, you definitely have advantage because you're like away from everyone. So
Nice. Yeah, I'll hide like
Stealth.
there, just because that seems like an
Okay.
air place.
I am almost out of dice, unless we took a short rest.
I'd say you constituted the short rest while you're setting up.
14
I'll take
again.
it.
More 14s, huh?
God, I love being a short rest.
If you don't roll stealth, I just assume you're not stealthing. Which is what all the NPCs are doing. They're not trying to stealth. Like, you guys are... You set up a fire already. Like, it's pretty obvious that people are here. So, like, you're not gonna trick anyone to think, oh, this fire spontaneously appeared. Maybe in the
Yeah,
Feywild,
but they don't know how many people are here.
Looks at footprints.
Before anything. Literally everyone but Sajar. All the player characters besides Sajar and looks like Redane fucking disappear. And the NPCs are like,
The guy's in good armor.
I'm standing near the horses, but I haven't rolled stealth on purpose. I don't feel like it.
Fair enough. Fair
Just
enough.
loud and proud.
Fair enough. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Silas has got to get away if they need. They're with the horses.
Smart.
Push comes to shove.
Which way's the noise coming from?
Should be up here.
Northeast.
Northeast, right?
Bingo.
You hear
If you
something.
look in that direction, you see the silhouettes, because it's nighttime by this point, a bit past sundown. You see these silhouettes of many different size and shaped creature. A big myriad of them. To those of you that have nature trained, which I don't know if anyone does now I think about it,
No. Although I'm convinced I misclicked though my ones,
No,
but
I did not.
go for it.
we could go through it later. Or you could change it later. What was I talking about there?
Yeah.
To those of you from a woodsy background, we'll make it a bit more simpler. You see many a different type of creature. You see the silhouettes of wolves, bears, horses, elk, and other creatures you don't recognize. At the head of this pack of weird myriad of beasts is one man riding a unicorn.
I whisper to Ori, I feel like I'm back in the twins again.
Does this happen a lot in the twins?
I don't know, but it's sufficiently weird enough that it could take place there.
Oh.
It's a wonderful place. I really like it.
Well, this is like home then.
I know.
I'm excited.
Me too.
It's like buzzing.
He says-
all the way back here. Way
Yeah.
over there.
I'm excited too. He says, cowering into a bowl. Hood up.
I'm so excited
in the
to
darkness.
cast invisibility.
I don't have like fucking like 30 some tokens. I'm not gonna flood the field of that. You can just assume that and most of the animals stay outside of the city limit, so to speak. But the man himself,
All around? Yeah.
the man himself, and the unicorn do enter town. No, I don't have a unicorn token. Probably get one real fast though.
Kind of surprising, actually.
Get
Yeah,
a
we don't
horse
have no
or
ratings
a
of
white
unicorn.
horn on it.
Yeah, we just do a very shitty rendition.
Just shoot a horse in the head with an arrow. Bam, unicorn.
Yeah.
That's a different sort of unicorn you guys will meet later, I'm sure.
Murdercorn.
Anyway, though.
Oh, I was hoping it would actually be a rhino. That'd be sick.
That would be kind of cool, actually.
No, they have two horns.
There are some rhinos that have one horn.
An injured rhino.
Well, the Romans actually thought rhinos were unicorns.
Yeah.
When they first found them in Africa.
That's big.
You must be very, very surprised. Like, huh, doesn't look like their Tinder profile.
There's
I
so
mean,
many things wrong with... I'm not even gonna humor that. I'm not even gonna humor that.
Hey, this said you were 6 foot.
He'd be out here like the,
You're like
the
a 4
CEO
feet.
of Tinder.
Sorry, I lied. It's 6'5".
Yeah. So what is? How I guess Sajar and I approach him.
Up to you guys.
Yeah.
I'm making a token for the unicorn right now. Give me a second. Speedrun.
No, you ran out of time. Time is over.
Yeah, you're right. So, anyways, about this token that I made. Let's see.
Who's doing this? No, cease
My
and
God.
desist.
Oh my god. Right, I'm gonna bring my token up just so I can properly see it.
Nay.
Get that shit out of here.
That's
Holy
brilliant.
shit, that's
The man himself is dressed in ragged furs, traveler's cloak, a lot of furs, and keeping him warm quite clearly. He is a woodsman, a survivalist through and through, and he is barefoot before you ask. He does have a stag skull as I guess you call it a helmet, I guess. A hood ornament. But he does walk up. He doesn't have reins on the unicorn thing. There's no barding, there's no saddle or anything. He just sort of gently has his hand on its neck, its long neck, and just sort of has it follow or guide it over to you guys where apparently, I guess, yeah, you guys close the distance. He looks at all of you. He looks at the totem. I assume you are the ones that killed everything.
Yes.
He rubs his beard. That is good. That is good. Thank you. He holds out a hand. I'm Henrik.
Glance quickly at Redane, then look over back to him, hold out my hand. Sajar.
Sajar. He shakes it. Like a wrist shake, not like a normal handshake. It's like a warrior wrist shake. When you killed all these beasts, did you kill in the midst of them a big snake?
Yes.
That is how we killed all of them.
Ah. Yeah, you're more fortunate than me. The snake hid from me. He looks, he scans across those of you that are visible. Or, not maybe not visible, maybe some of you are visible regardless of what, whether or not you're trying to hide or not. But to those of you that are not bothering to sneak, he looks across all of you. Lucky rabbit. He nods.
I suppose you could say we inadvertently set up a plan that forced it to reveal itself.
Maybe. He points at the totem. I put that totem to lure its victims. Have less number. But then it hid here anyways, so. He shrugs. I thought I was going to have a bloody battle this night. He throws a thumb over at the large pack of beasts that he brought with him. But
squad.
He looks at you guys. You beat me to it. Again, thank you.
And you say this totem is yours?
Yes. Although that is weird, it's golden right now. It normally is only golden when someone is cursed nearby.
What?
Huh?
What?
He looks at you guys. But then a big smile breaks out. Kidding. No, what is word? Gilded chain.
So Jordan gets a sudden realization.
Well, good to see that comedy hasn't died.
Sorry,
you
was
scared me.
too easy a joke. had to make. No. It lure trapped spirits, I guess you say.
And the vultures?
Carrion for carrion. No?
Could you explain more for the people that are not arcanely inclined?
Vultures eat dead flesh. They know what to look for. So, he gestures at the vultures up there. I put vulture up there.
Understood. Anybody with like a above 14 past perception probably sees Oriana smirking to herself like, ah yes, I was right, the totem was a distraction.
What is it exactly you do here, Henrik?
Here, nothing now. I'm only here because of beast. Python. Made with wicked magic. Undead have been surfacing across the land lately. I'm not the only druid investigating. But
this was your
my
answer
hunt
to
is done now.
Then where do you go?
I do not
Find
know.
more?
Yeah. I go where the winds take me. Where they will. I will find purpose no matter where I go. Don't worry.
And have the winds warned you of the north?
The north. He tilts his head. North of here is where another undead thing is happening, if that is what you mean. There is, he thinks how to say it, abandoned town north of here, old one, protected, but from elements. My colleague, his word, yes, colleague. She investigates. Undead. Not like this one's, though. He gestures at just the general vicinity. Not like this one. Those undead are, less, but stronger. And they not, what is word? Not brought back with magic. They are brought back from, he thinks how to say it, parasite. Or, no, not parasite. Well, it is parasite. he like punches his palm and like sort of like almost like a grinding motion, like a mortar and pestle. Is what is word? The mushroom. That is what the word is in common. Yes. Mushroom.
There it is.
Mushroom. Yeah.
There it is.
I found it pretty funny because it was planned like literally since like 3 weeks ago. So.
And it just happens to come up in conversations like
Meant to be. Meant to be.
Yep, I wrote these notes while I was in a new hire orientation and not paying attention. You're welcome.
Just gonna edit that out of the video real quick. No.